What's up, guys? Now, today I want to talk about hitting a tee shot. Now, if you don't know, my name is Taylor, right? I'm rocking a white tee. I want to talk about hitting a nice tee shot. You know what I mean? Now, there's a lot that goes into setting up the tee and hitting the shot. Not really, I'm fucking joking. But, like, you're gonna want to have the idea of, like, where you want the ball to go in your head. And just think about, like, do you have a partner that can match this type shit? You know what I mean? So, let's get into the tee shot. So first you're going to want to have your tee, right? Now, I recommend a white tee. Oh, I thought the video was about that. Anyway, I recommend a white tee because that's just, like, the standard color for a tee, right? You know? Once you have the white tee, you can get to hitting some tee shots because you're not going to be afraid to hit these tee shots, you know what I mean? Because you're going to be rocking a white tee. You know what I mean? So, yeah, sometimes you're just going to want to, like, have an idea of where you want the ball to go, right? And then set up the tee. And then just take a nasty, like, Happy Gilmore swing, you know what I mean? Because, like, if you can't hit the Happy Gilmore swing, don't even worry. Because, like, you can take a normal swing and hit the ball pretty far. Like, sometimes it'll go just as far with, like, a normal swing, and the Happy Gilmore shit will just fuck you over. But you can get a nasty Happy Gilmore swing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nasty. If you make contact. But Herbo has fucking, like... But Herbo has, like, some nice, like, tee setups. You know what I mean? So, like, you don't even have to. You can hit the ball pretty fucking far. Sometimes even farther. Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, I took this one tee shot. It was, like, not too long ago. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I'm, like, still taking tee shots like this. And the guy was like, just put the ball on the ground. You know what I'm talking about? You'd be better off with that kind of swing. So I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna go for a Happy Gilmore swing. I'm gonna smack the fucking ball. Like, do you ever break a tee? Do you ever break a tee because you swing so hard? Now, when you break a tee, that's a proper tee shot. You know what I mean? That's a proper tee shot if you break a fucking tee. Because you're gonna end up right at the fucking Capitol type shit. Like, you know, and you just break the top of the fucking tee off because you swing so fucking hard and perfect. Especially if you're hitting, like, low numbers to start the game. This brings me to my first point where you're gonna want to have, like, a nice setup for this tee shot. You know what I mean? Because, like, you'll be thinking about this tee shot before the game starts. And you're like, I'm reaching Washington. Like, a ton of Washingtons. And then that's when you just fucking completely miss the ball. But you decide to give your partner a nice cut. And let him take a mulligan type shit. You know what I mean? So, like, what are you gonna want to be doing before the game? Now, if you want to hit some nasty tee shots, drink some fucking espresso before the game. Like, we're not even gonna talk about Molly, because we all can't, like, get Molly all the time. Or, like, Coke even, more Molly. But, like, a lot of espresso, you can take some, like, excited Gilmore swings, like, with a boner type shit, you know what I mean? That's besides the point. Don't be beating shit up on espresso because you'll be high for that. So this brings me to my last point I want to talk about before the tee shot. You can take a tee shot on, like, a lot of coffee too, you know what I mean? That's besides the point. you're gonna reach, like, a point with your tee shots sometimes. And you're gonna want to take, like, harder swings. And, like, how do you take harder swings? That's when you just pull out the driver, hop in the back seat, because it's a fucking Tesla, and let Herbo drive you to your destination. Like, that's some lavish shit.